Herder passes to Carter. Pass to Eubanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Herder, that's a two-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Powell, no one around him. It's hauled in by Adams.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Clippers.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Out to Carter. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets trail by 11. Smith dishes to Green. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The second pick of the 2021 draft, Jalen Green is a bucket, plain and simple.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Clippers lead by 11.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Green with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Whitmore. Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. Shoots over Herder. No dice from the high post. And as we conclude the first quarter. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Green kicks to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Eason. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Here's Leonard. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is why he is so good in pick and roll action.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Over Thompson. Eason grabs the board. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Now Green. He's got 7. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Over Harden. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we've got Drew Eubanks. Bogdanovich out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Carter in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Brooks with no one around. Traps in the tray. Brooks has got 8 points.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Smith against Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Brooks. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets trail by 20 to the inside. Here's Şengün. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
At the top of the key, Eubanks. Back to Powell. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Brooks outside. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson in the corner. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Jones checked in for the Clippers. And a switch here also for Houston. Van Vliet's checked in. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Eubanks got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here is Van Vliet. He's got 10. Pass to Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight.
Such a multi-talented threat on the out.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Harden outside. Offensive rebound. Herter on the wing. Harden outside. And the 3-ball is good. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
And here's Harden for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win
on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition, yet the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Eason. Şengün inside. Eubanks defending.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Harden outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that... All right, David, thanks so much. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season.